So today we're reviewing an app. Yeah, self-isolation is kind of really hitting hard, so FilmLab is an iOS and Android app that received almost $40,000 in Kickstarter funding back in 2017. Nowadays you can buy it for around $5.99, which is kind of expensive, but at least it's not bloated with ads like some of the free alternatives. Now, I've only personally used the Android version of this app, so honestly, I have actually no idea if any of this stuff is the same on iOS, but here's what I picked up on. Now firstly, the UI on this app is very basic. You open it up and you have two buttons, the shutter button and a button to pick between the color neg, black and white neg, and positive. Now while the UI being basic might seem kind of like a bad thing, on the contrary, why did I write that? It's actually not the worst thing in the world, you know, it makes it feel like more of this tool than this kind of gimmicky Visco app. It's just a shame they couldn't spend any of that $40K on a design that doesn't look like it was made in Microsoft Paint. So moving on, it's recommended that you take a photo of your negative with a lot of backlight so you can see through it better, and if you don't have a light box, I'd recommend just using something like a laptop or a TV screen with a white background. Now you do have to be careful not to get too close to the screen, otherwise you'll be able to see all the pixels and stuff from the screen in your scans. Once you've taken a picture, you can crop it however you like. You can keep the sprocket holes or crop it like a normal person. You can make diptychs or triptychs. As for the adjustments, they're kind of finicky, but honestly the automatic modes actually did a better job than I could myself, which is great. This app actually is really easy to use, and I think that's its biggest selling point. Now, there's only one thing that I wish was in this app, and that's the ability to open photos from your gallery. You can't do this. Well, at least on Android. If someone could comment down below if the iOS version does, that would be great, and then you can just ignore everything I'm about to say. But a lot of the time, the camera in these kind of inbuilt app butchers the quality of the image. You know, you compare this to a picture that I took with a native camera app compared to the one taken with the FilmLab camera, and there's kind of a substantial difference, you know. You can see that this has the potential to make the scan quality actually usable. Now one last thing I'd like to mention is I didn't actually use any mobile phone lenses for this, you know, those kind of gimmicky attachments you can get. I've always thought they were kind of dumb, but they'd actually work really well with this app. The biggest problem is you can't really get close enough to the negative because of the minimum focal distance of your phone's camera, so having that little clip-on macro lens actually might make this substantially better. So yeah, as you can see, the results aren't amazing, but what can you expect? You know, it's an app. It's certainly not awful, and with either the ability to open from the gallery or with that clip-on lens, I think this has a serious amount of potential. And it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now this still probably isn't going to be something that any serious photographer is going to use to stand their images, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have other uses. The live mode makes it really good for helping to quickly identify negative, or if you found some old slides and you just want to see what's on them for memory's sake, or you want to make a cool Instagram story to show all your friends how cool you are, this is the app for you. You know, it's weird. I didn't really expect to be recommending it at the end of the video, but it's honestly pretty okay. So yeah, thanks for watching.